Yeah, I'm now recording. There you go, Mr. Almanoy. We're up here watching the Byron Bay Train. And here he comes nice and steady. I'll use my other... So I cheat. I'll use my camera stand as a second phone stand. I dropped the other camera. Oh well. And there goes that one. Doesn't matter. Still a perfect shot. Everybody say, "Oh, that's a trick photography." Was that fun? Well, I actually used to drive that train here 40 years ago. Hang on, I've turned off my camera. I just stopped myself in, didn't I?
Is it like a tourist train or is it like a...
No, it's a proper real life train. See, what it used to be, it used to be like this. It used to be, why you can't hear it, because in the drivers, in the one carriage, you've got one motor here and one motor here, right? Yeah. Used in most trains. What they did in this one, they took this motor out and they got one diesel motor, and down here they put the solar electricity.
Oh, wow.
And that's why you can't hear it.
Yeah,
it's electric.
we talked about it. We talked like, oh, these houses are so close to the train.
Yeah, so you felt sorry for the houses, but
no, don't worry about the houses.
No, it doesn't make any noise.
Because what the big stink is, the railways have been here 100 years before these houses.
Yeah, that's true.
The railway was here first.
Yeah.
And then they closed the line down for 15 years. Oh. Then they brought the train back after the people built the house.
Yeah.
They think they got the right, the whinge and whine about the train being here, but they forget. From Casino to Murwillumbah via Byron Bay, the railway line was built from Lismore to Byron to Mullum to Murwillumbah, and then Lismore back to Casino, then to Kyogle, and then down to Grafton, before the New South Wales government even built the railway line from Maitland in Sydney to come to Grafton.
Oh yeah, so it's been like for ages.
So it wasn't even built up the coast. There was no Coffs Harbour, no Maxville, no Taree, no Kempsey, no Gloucester, no Patterson, nowhere anywhere else. Oh, wow. It was their own independent little railway line, and it serviced all the dairy farms, the cheese, the vegetables,
cool.
the people to go to church. It was the railway line, this railway line, and this railway line was the old whaling one.
Oh, nice.
When they brought in the whales for 40 years at Byron Bay, it was the old whaling. That's what that was. Oh. And that's what the shed is over there. Now that little frog, called the Frog, is at Byron Bay train station. You get into Byron Bay Railway, you'll see a little green, what they call a simplex engine. You sit sideways and you drive it and the train goes that way. The train driver doesn't sit this way, the driver sits this way.
Oh, wow.
And he pulls the levers, and then it drives along so he can see that way and he can see that way.
Oh, that's nice.
Right? And that train is 100-year-old. So all these rich people,
they just came off
whinging and bitching and going on, but what they also forget is that the railway brings the tourism, which creates employment for their kids to go get a job. Or else their kids are going to say, "Mummy, can you give me another $100?
Good point. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah. So if you want to go up there and see them, up there, you know where the Byron Bay station is up there?
No.
Okay. Best way to do it is go down to, when you're in Byron Bay, catch the train up. You catch the train up and ask the staff for any brochures. And ask the driver, you can go sit up the front and talk to the train driver. He only does 25 k's an hour.
Yeah.
But that train, when it had 2 diesel engines, used to do 115 kilometres an hour.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. All this different.
All right? And that's one I used to drive.
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
So you actually met one of the drivers. See you later.
Good night.
Bye.